Hey, what's up everybody? Esam here bringing you another video. This one going to be my tournament wrap-up for GOML 2018, which happened a couple weeks ago in Toronto, Ontario, or Mississauga, but close enough to Ontario, or to Toronto. So in this tournament, I got 4th in doubles and 13th in singles, and I kind of just want to talk about it. So obviously on one of the sides, probably on the right side for you guys, or the left side for you guys, I'm going to be putting the timestamps for everything that I talk about being doubles, Wii U singles, and then the overall tournament. So if you want to click between those, go ahead, and if not, let us just get into doubles. So round 1, me and MVD played against Reikushi and Aiden, and we 2-0'd them, and I don't remember who they played because I'm the worst. I'm eventually going to start writing these down, and I say that every time, but I still have not yet. The next up, we played against Sidarius and It's Sonic, and It's Sonic actually did not play Sonic, and I remember that, but I do not remember who he played. I think he played like Meta Knight or something. We 2-0'd them. Then next up, we played against Tartalet and XX Nightlord XX, which I love that name because I think it's ironic. And we 2-0'd them, and then in the winners finals of our pool, me and MVD played against Fatality and Wadi, who we 2-0'd. They obviously, we've played them a few times now. We played them at Genesis 5 most notably in like winners semis or like winners quarters or something. So we did play them and beat them, so we advanced 2-0 into the winners semifinals where we had to play against Elegant and Supergirl Kells, and that set was unbelievably close. It was 3-2. They ended up taking it though. It was just very back and forth. You know, Elegant got a few upbeats on us. I think he got like a Cyclone Gimp on me at some point. You know, it was just really back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then game 5, the game started off and I died incredibly early. The game started off, I died really, really early. Or not like early percent, but just like quickly. Like I think I died in like 10 seconds or so. And finally, you know, we're slowly just bringing it back and playing really well. And then, you know, I forgot to call something of like, hey, kill, and MVD missed like an easy forward throw finishing touch, and that was like a huge momentum like halter, I guess. And then it ends up being like really close. I kill Elegant with like a super far off stage thunder, and then Kells just comes off all the way stage and just back airs me, and so I was not able to do the 2v1, which was really unfortunate. But we played really, really well, and then Elegant and Supergirl Kells just they played so well the entire tournament. I'm not even that mad. Like, you know, I wanted to win obviously because I wanted to do better, but losing to them, you know, they're very, very talented, so it is okay in my book. And then in losers, we had to play against Meru and Gluttony, the French Peach, and Gluttony. And I think we 3-0'd them or 3-1'd them. I don't remember the set count. But I think game 1 we lost, and then games 2, 3, and 4 we just kind of like played way better. I got a few thunder spikes. It was really fun to fight off stage versus Gluttony because just like he always goes out there, and I also always go out there. So it was just really, really fun to do that. I don't know. It was entertaining. But we did win that 3-1 to advance into loser semifinals, where we had to play against Leo and Mistake, where we lost 3-1. Game 1, I didn't kill off of like a monkey flip jump, and then Leo ended up like finishing touching MVD at like 40%, and so that was like a 2-stock swing, which was really, really important. And then, you know, we lost game 2 barely. Game 3 we won, and then game 4 we lost. I don't remember how close, but me and MVD ended up getting 4th. The winners of that tournament ended up being Elegant and Supergirl Kells, so this is the first time like a non-Cloud team has won a major in a very, very long time, at least from my recollection. Obviously, Cloud was still legal here, but only one Cloud, not double Cloud, so we did not see Como and Leo team, which I feel like was a pretty big deal because they win pretty much everything they try to enter. So we ended up getting 4th in that, and now let us go into singles. Round 1, I played against Paulbu, and I 2-0'd him. Then up next, I played against NCG RJ, who was a Samus main, and I think I Samus did out both games. I'm pretty sure that was on stream. And then to make it out of the pools, I had to play Meru, the French Peach that I mentioned in doubles, and I actually won that 2-1. I barely clutched out game 1. He barely clutched out game 2, and then game 3 I think was pretty close. I'm pretty sure I was at like fair percent to death. So I barely won that to advance in the top 64 winner side, where I immediately had to play Nikat, which was his first event back in a long time, and I 3-1'd him. Game 1, it was Samus Ness. I won game 2 was Samus Fox. I lost. Game 3 was Pika Fox. I won very close, and then game 4 was Pika Ness, and I won that pretty handily just because I got an early lead and I was able to play defensive and kind of like play off stage and get his edge guards. So then after that, I played against Zenodo, and he 3-0'd the crap out of me. I did mess up a little bit. I would try to get run off forward airs, and I would get like forward tilt at the edge, and that would like miss monkey flips, which would have been stock because like fair drag down, you know, jump near the barrels. So that was really unfortunate. But either way, Zenodo just played really well. His movement and spacing is like really awkward compared to the other deities I've played. You know, especially especially MVD, who I have the most experience against. So like sometimes it's like I'm expecting him to do MVD things, and then he just gets away with not doing it. So it's kind of an interesting thing about like having a training partner that plays a character at like a top level. You know, obviously like I was able to punish a bunch of things, but just the recovery habits and the things that I really needed to hit, I didn't. So I lose that and I drop into the top 24 loser side, where I end up playing Fallen, and I 3-0'd him. Game 1 was really close. He actually should have won. Like, I up smashed his shield, then he tried to like forward smash out his shield. I power shielded it and up smashed him for it when he could have just up smashed me. So I ended up taking game 1. Game 2 was less close, and then game 3 was again very close, but I ended up sealing it away with like an air dodge read thunder. So I do that, and then I played against Locust, and Locust I was up against 2-0. I got some really early edge guards both game 1 and then game 2. Game 3 I should have won. He hit my shield with like something fairly laggy, and I know I could have punished, and I tried to turn around grab, and I got turn around Z jab, and then immediately like get hit and then die like somewhat very soon after, and that would have been up throw thunder game, so it would have been a 3-0. So I lose that game. Then game 4 it's pretty close, you know, just back and forth, but he ends up taking it. And then game 5 I was up by like 40% last stock, and I'm like, he's gonna air dodge because I've punished him for focusing 2 or 3 times in a row, and then he just focused, and I fully charged and F smash into it, and I'm at like 48, 52 or something like that, and I got level 3 focused, and I just kind of exploded really quickly, really hard. So that was unfortunate. So I do end up losing that, getting 13th place. Locust ended up getting 9th. I think Zanotto also ended up getting 9th. Yeah, he lost to like Debuzz and Losers or something. So my run ended there, which really was unfortunate because I feel like I had a really good chance to do well at that tournament. You know, had I beat Zanotto, I would have played Leo, and as you guys might know, I've really wanted to play Leo for a long time because I've only played him in a single local, and then like in a couple friendlies, but I've never played him in like a bigger tournament. And then if I beat Locust, I would have played Larry, who I'm obviously very confident versus, because, you know, we go back and forth obviously, but I just like, I liked the way I was playing. I think I was playing pretty well at GOML overall, so it's not like I'm like, oh, I was playing bad and that's why I lost to Locust. Like, no, he just played really, like, Locust played better than I've seen him play in like months, so like good stuff to him. You know, it seems like he's kind of coming back, which is good. But yeah, I really wanted to play Larry. Hopefully I can play him at DreamHack Austin. That would be really fun, because I'm going to that this weekend, since this is after the, you know, recording dates, yay. And the event overall was just really fun. Like, the venue was pretty spacious, you know, it wasn't as big as EGLX, but it was only Smash Bros. They had a ton of setups. They had dedicated friendly setups for everything after round 1 pools, which was kind of nice. They paid on the spot, like me and MVD already, like we got paid in cash there. You know, they had a VIP lounge, which was beautiful. You know, the crowd overall was just really hyped. The matches were incredible. Obviously, that Nairo versus Leo, those Nairo versus Leo sets and winners finals and grand finals were like obviously some of the best sets that we've had since Zero Quit, and it was so good to watch. It was so entertaining. You know, they had catered food, they had massage tables, they had little things. There was a party that had VIP stuff. We got free drinks. It was just overall, the event was amazing. The Canadian scene, but obviously specifically the Ontario scene, is very kind and welcoming. It is really fun to hang out with those guys. You know, I played against, I think it was some Nova Scotians for like 2 hours when I was just trying to play in general, and they were really funny. It was really just, it was kind of memey, but like not in a bad way, and it was just super entertaining and funny, and it was just really, it's just fun to play with the people that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to, because it's, you know, one of the greatest things is just to be able to travel like that and then meet groups and scenes that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to, and then like have, like, be able to bond with them, and that's super cool in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, the tournament overall, great. That was my first GOML, my second time in Ontario, because the first being EGLX. You know, I would highly recommend it next year. GOML was an incredible event. Obviously, then Zane got top 8, you know, PG Boys, as well as Subaru Fan won, MVD got 17th, and then Plup got 2nd, so PG did pretty well there. You know, it was really fun to hang out with Zane, just because new Panda, you know, we gotta like bond with him more and stuff like that. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda and Parda stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.